Gore the God Butcher, although I don't recall him butchering too many gods in this god-awful movie. Hi everyone and welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the newly released Hot Toys 1/6 scale Gore the God Butcher from what I have to say is one of the worst MCU movies I've ever seen in my life. Thor 4, or what would they call it? Thor, Love and Thunder. Terrible movie. And this particular character had potential. So this is based on the likeness of Christian Bale. Now when I heard Christian Bale was going to be an MCU movie, I have to say my interest was piqued. Obviously, big Dark Knight fan. Love his version of Batman. Love the Prestige. What was in The Fighter? I think he played the crack addict, the kind of trainer to the boxing movie. Basically, I'm a American Psycho. Come on. Basically, I'm a Christian Bale fan, and so I was looking forward to this. But I thought the character was kind of underused. I mean, his name is Gore the God Butcher, but from what I can remember, I think he killed one god at the very start, and I don't remember him really like going around cutting people into pieces or killing too many gods in the movie. But anyway, so I saw the movie once. I will never see it again. I'm going to flick through some of these images because I have to say, like, if you just hang that up, take my opinion on the movie out of it, the head sculpt looks quite good. The obvious thing that I'm looking at here so far is that the joints look terrible. I mean, I can see the joints on the elbows are sticking out like sore thumbs, the joints on the wrists aren't great, and the joints on the ankles. I know you get increased articulation, but I think this is a figure we can all agree would benefit from a seamless body. The argument though, I do actually see the argument that the seamless body wouldn't really work because the scarring on this particular character, apologies if you can hear the dog there barking, the scarring on this particular character it wouldn't really work on a Phison body or silicone. But look, let's have a look. All right, so we've got yeah, look, like, straight away, like that looks good. That head sculpt is undeniably good. Christian Bale was covered in makeup and scarring, and they had lenses, and his teeth were, I don't know how they did the teeth there. I presume they gave him some sort of I don't know how they did that. I mean, I'm guessing it's not CGI. Like, his teeth look really, really sharp there and stuff. That they probably put some sort of a prosthetic or something over it. But like, he has enough makeup on that you probably wouldn't know it's Christian Bale unless pointed out to you. And then you look a bit closer and then you can kind of see like the shape of the face is there. I really like the sword, I gotta say. I presume that's some sort of die-cast material, I would imagine. I like just the design on the hilt of it. This kind of like almost bronze look on the handle, and even like the there's a name for that, I can't remember. When kind of like Kylo Ren's lightsaber, you have those two bits at the side. It's kind of, I think it's used for blocking or something like that. There's a word for that part of the sword. I can't remember. If you know, let me know in the comment section down below. But head sculpt looks good. I think the proportions look good. I really like how the hood drapes and the cut and sew drapes here. It's just, of course, those joints, they don't look great. Let's be honest. They're kind of hiding the wrist joints here quite cleverly here, but you can still see those elbow joints. Yeah, again, head sculpt looks good. You see the scarring on the arms there. Kind of really awful looking nails and stuff on it. I mean, for the most part, this looks like what I remember him looking like in the movie. Again, some clever posing here and well cropped photo to kind of avoid seeing the joints there. So obviously he's got Thor's axe. I presume he comes with the axe and the sword. See that seamless, not seamless, that jointed wrist there does not look great. I mean, just like, this is $280, I believe, in Sideshow. Yeah, and the waitlist is open, so it's gone to waitlist. So I'd imagine the orders were low on this, because from what I understand, a lot of people didn't like this movie. It wasn't received well by the fans. It wasn't critically acclaimed. It was received poorly. Had a kind of a very cold reception from fans and critics, from what I remember. So I would imagine this is a character people aren't rushing out to get. So I'd imagine the orders are low, and maybe it's a smaller run or smaller batch, and therefore went to waitlist quicker. Who knows? I'm just speculating. But just to weigh up the pros here. Head sculpt's on point. The proportions of the body look, to me, again, I could be misremembering, but it looks pretty good. I like the inclusion of the sword, and I believe the axe comes with him as well. I'm really impressed by how this cloak, the materials in the clothes are sitting, whether it's the hood or the kind of the cape or cloak itself, the way it's hanging in front of him here. Seems to be hanging quite naturally. Articulation is obviously pretty damn good because of the joints, which is a major benefit. You probably wouldn't get those poses. You probably wouldn't get those poses, to be honest, if it was if they went seamless. But all in all here, I think that looks terrible. Just again, this pose kind of exaggerates the joints both on the wrist and the elbows. Yeah, I just have no interest in this, to be honest. But again, it's not because it's bad. It's because the movie was terrible, and it's because not a figure that I particularly want. But I'd imagine there's people watching who are really excited about this. Maybe they're getting this as the comic representation of this particular character, and they are completely like separating this particular character from that god-awful movie. There's no ifs and buts about it. The movie was terrible. Yeah, and yeah, just the joints killer for me. Yeah, so $280 if you're watching the waitlist, if you're playing the waitlist wars on Sideshow. It has gone to waitlist. I'd imagine it's a smaller run. Yeah, there was no chance I was ever getting this. Oh, it's broken as well. It must come with a broken part as well, I'd imagine. Yeah, so look, in conclusion, terrible movie. The joints in this figure are awful. The head sculpt is good. The scarring on the paint applications, the scarring on the body and the head sculpt looks good. I think the cut and sew and the materials look good. The accessories that comes with those two accessories, not the electricity effects. You know how I feel about them, personal preference. They just look too toyish for my liking. But yeah, that's it. If you want to support the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, maybe consider becoming a channel member. You can also follow me on Instagram and on X. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.